Good morning, Mathletes and Filmmakers. It is Friday, January 4th, and today I want to talk about New Year's resolutions. Now, to some extent, I've always believed the practice of making New Year's resolutions is a little bit ridiculous. First of all, people usually make pretty unrealistic goals and follow them for maybe a month. And so that means that you're basically just setting yourself up to feel bad about yourself when you forget about them. But most importantly, in my mind, is that January 1st is just another day. We get ourselves all psyched up for the new year, but really, a year is just an arbitrary unit of time. If our calendar was based on something else, you could very well be making New Year's resolutions every 100 days, or every 500 days. If you decide that you want to do something, there's no reason to wait till January 1st. Things can be accomplished just as well on December 31st. That being said, having a marker to call it a new year does sort of give us a chance to reset ourselves. We get to look back on our past year and reflect and decide what changes we want to make. Without that, I'm pretty sure that most people would never make any resolutions. And even if you're only following them for a month, that's still a month of you being healthier or happier or whatever it is you want to be. So, I am going to set myself some very specific goals for this year. And it's not going to be something unrealistic, and it's not going to be something I want to give up on after a month. So here we go. Number 1, do something fun at least once a week. Now that could be going out to a movie with friends, or it could just be sitting at my desk doing a puzzle. And right now you may be thinking that once a week does not sound like a lot. But I have a tendency to get caught up in all of the work that I have to do, or all of the time that I don't have, and I forget to just take a break and relax. So I want to make sure that I have the chance to do that this next year. Now my next 2 goals are tied together, and they both center around the fact that I want to be braver. Right now, I am just a big coward McScaredy pants. And that keeps me from trying all kinds of new things because I'm afraid I'm going to fail, I'm afraid people are going to judge me, I don't want to put all of my time and effort into something if I don't think it's going to work out. Which brings me to goal number 2, start making better videos. Right now, I usually decide what I'm going to talk about 30 seconds before I turn the camera on. And then most of the time I feel like I'm rambling or making things that just aren't interesting to watch. Meanwhile, I have an entire list of ideas that I think could make really great videos, and I'm just letting them turn into brain crack. I'm telling myself that I just don't have the time, or if I just fleshed it out a little bit more, or if I just did it next week, it would be so much better. That people will enjoy it more if I have more time to prepare. But I just need to start making the videos that I want to make without having to worry about all of that stuff. So right now I have 15 ideas on my list, and so my goal is going to be to turn one of those ideas into a video at least once a month. Which brings me to number 3, let my other friends watch these videos. Right now, Caitlin is just bringing all of our viewership because I have let no one watch my videos. That's right, not a one. Not even Tiff and Garms, who were in a couple of them. And I know, I'm a horrible person, but like I said, I am not brave. I am worried about what they're gonna think. And to be fair, I was judged pretty hard when I even told them I was going to be making videos, because they just don't understand what it's about for me. They know very little about the YouTube community, and they don't use YouTube to watch vloggers like I do. They use it to search for cat videos. But I am going to tell them by our 1-year vlogiversary. That's July 1st. And Caitlin, if I don't, you have my permission to punish me, because nothing will motivate me more than the thought of having to read more chapters of 50 Shades of Grey. So, there are my 3 main goals for this year, and I may even add more as I go, because like I said, I don't need to wait for an arbitrary day to start doing something. Caitlin, I will see you on Monday. I got a sonic screwdriver remote for Christmas, and now look what I can do.